Hello everyone. We will present the examining how the development of cross-cultural competencies depends on capability in foreign language conversation. This study was done by Yoshitaka Yamazaki and Michiko Toyama. We are working in Bunkyo University in Tokyo, Japan. This is contents of our study. We will start with purposes, significance, methods, results, and discussion and conclusion. Finally, we will show you limitations of this study. We have two purposes of this study. The first purpose is this, to explore how development of cross-cultural competencies are related to foreign language conversation capability in cross-cultural organizational context. So we will find out the relationship between them. The second purpose is to develop the scale of two cross-cultural competencies. The first competency is goal management in cross-cultural context, and the second competency is adaptability to different cross-cultural situations. So we have two purposes here. Now, our significance of this study. Why this study is important. A research on relationships between cross-cultural competencies and the foreign language ability has been largely conducted in the area of foreign language education and intercultural communications. There is a view about a connection between foreign language proficiency and intercultural competencies development. However, this has been inconclusive or controversial. There are several empirical studies. Supportive studies are Savary Uhab and Siloglan Bardakar. And supportive studies, for example, Jackson and Wu, who have been facing this kind of a situation. So because of the controversial situation, we believe it's important to seek for understanding how the development of cross-cultural competence is associated with foreign language conversation capability. We will explain about the methods. Participants are 38 administrative staff in a graduate school in Japan. This school has a strong international cross-cultural focus. The gender information is about 30 female and 8 male, so the majority of these participants are female. Average age is about 44 years old, and nearly one-third staff experienced overseas stay for more than 1 month. We have two kinds of key questionnaires. The first questionnaire is about foreign language conversation capability. There are 5 options: not at all, beginner, intermediate, advanced, and almost native. Participants are required to select one of them. The second questionnaire is about the scale of two cross-cultural competencies, goal management and adaptability. And for this scale, we created 6 items of goal management and 7 items of adaptability with a 7-point Likert scale. In this slide, there are detailed descriptions about each competency. For example, about goal management, make an effective goal for better results. Another example of adaptability, become flexible in adapting to the manners of different culture. So we created these descriptions for the scale development. In order to develop a scale of cross-cultural competencies, we apply 2 kinds of factor analysis. One is about exploratory factor analysis. The other one is confirmatory factor analysis. So this slide is about EFA. We used a maximum likelihood factor analysis with varimax rotation. This is a guideline. An eigenvalue of larger than 1 value with script plot test. In order to determine whether an item was maintained or drop, there are 3 guidelines. One is about factor loading of a larger than 0.5 value as a cutoff point. The second one, elimination of cross-loading items of larger than 0.4 value. The last one, third, 3 or more items with larger than 0.5 value per factor to account for the total variance. So here is the guideline. This table is about result of expertly factor analysis, we can call EFA. And then here are the competency items. Goal management 1 to 6, adaptability 1 to 7. And then here is a first EFA results. And then the right side, this is the second EFA results. And then you can see board numbers like this. The board numbers shows a factor loading with more than 0.5. So according to a first EFA results, there are 3 factors, 1, 2, 3. And then first factor is here. Adaptability number 1, 3, 5, 6, and 7. Then factor 2 include goal management 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6. And the factor 3, adaptability 2 and adaptability 7. So there are several cross-loadings. For example, goal management 1 here, and adaptability 2 is this, and then adaptability 7 is here. So we eliminated those cross-loading items. Then, as a result, we eliminated goal management 1 and goal management 5 and adaptability 2 and then adaptability 3. In terms of adaptability 4, this item didn't have a 0.5 or more factor loading. So we used EFA again, goal management 2, 3, 4, and 6, and adaptability number 1, 3, 5, and 6. When we used 8 items, we conducted again EFA. So here is the second EFA results. So you can see it's this all over factor loading, which is more than 0.5. So according to a result of EFA, second EFA, we got 4 items of a goal management and 4 items of adaptability. Here is the result of EFA. We moved to a CFA, confirmatory factor analysis, to verify the 2 dominant factors extracted by the EFA. We conducted the CFA on the same sample. So here is the result. You can see the result in this table. The fit indices are acceptable except for the goodness of fit index, which is slightly weak, 0.864 here. However, the other fit indices are acceptable. For example, chi-square here is a insignificance here. There are CFI, IFI, and TFI are the larger than 0.9, and then RMSEA and SRMR is smaller than 0.1. So these numbers we guess are okay. So here is a result of a CFA. To test the relationship between the development of cross-cultural competencies and the foreign language conversation capability, we use a regression analysis. So here is a result of a regression analysis. Then dependent variables are goal management and adaptability. And then we used three control variables: gender, age, and overseas experience. The meaning of overseas experience is about the length of overseas stay. Independent variables is a foreign language conversation capability. As you can see this table, foreign language conversation capabilities significantly affected goal management, also significantly affected adaptability. So here is a result of this regression analysis. Now we are moving to discussions and conclusions. As described in section of the results, these two competencies, goal management and adaptability, are significantly related with the foreign language conversation capability. Our results are congruent with the past study results conducted by Sawari Wahab and Sirogulan and Bargdaka. Their study focus was intercultural communication competence or intercultural sensitivity. Accordingly, our study results supported the view that a cross-cultural competence relates to foreign language conversation capability. Finally, we discussed the limitations of this study. We'd like to show three limitations. The first limitation is about a small sample size. If the participant had a very unique features, study results might also be unique to them rather than representative. The second limitation is about the research site, a university in Japan. The university has an international or cross-cultural context. However, Japan is a homogeneous country that might have an effect on the results. The third limitation is about the scale development process. We apply EFA and CFA on the same sample. The confirm factor extracted from the EFA use a different sample is preferred. These are limitations of this study. Our presentation is over. Thank you very much.